What's up, guys? Well, we're going to race Chicagoland today. Should be a good time. B class. And in practice, we practiced in 4th place. So I think there's like 25 or so cars in this race, something like that. We'll do a little bit of practicing when we first get here. Hello, Dale Jr. fan. What's up, man? We'll do a little bit of practicing when we first get in here. And I just noticed that my chat thing's not on right, so let me see if I can fix that real fast. Strange. It was working a minute ago. There we go. That got it up there. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, practiced 4th fastest. Don't know where we're going to qualify yet, but we'll give it our best. I'm not very good at intermediate tracks, so I don't know how this will go, but it might go alright. Stream should look a lot better now. I think it should be a lot smoother, I hope. I've been working on it a ton, so somebody's spinning out back there already. I've got the bit rate set pretty high, so if it starts buffering a lot for you guys, you may have to tone it down to like a 720. I'm not sure. After the race is over, I'll check it and adjust accordingly. One problem I have had here is getting into this wall on the first few laps. It just kind of pushes a little bit. The setup's not too bad. I mean, it's a little pushy getting in, but not terrible, man. That guy just wiped out big time. All right, let's see what we put down here. Uh, 30.5, I'll take that. I think we ran a 30.590 in practice, I think it was. One guy ran a 30.33 and 2 other guys ran a 30.4, so that's about average of where I usually end up, somewhere around the top 5 or so. You know, 30.516 with that guy. So yeah, should be okay as long as we can. The biggest problem I have at intermediate tracks is I burn my tires up really early, and I don't know how many people's in this race. Let's see. Well, we got quite a big crowd here, 20 cars. Great. I was thinking maybe I was thinking we might not have a lot of cautions if there wasn't many people in it, but with 20 cars, we might have a few. But I don't know. Maybe we'll try to save some tires at the beginning and just see kind of how the guys are racing each other. I wanted to run this race at 7 o'clock tonight, but I got to go back into work here at about 5, so not going to be around, unfortunately. Cool, man. What time?
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Oh, good to know, Aaron. Hopefully the GPU don't overheat and shut my whole PC down. We'll see. All right, let's see what we run here. This next lap's not even really worth running. We're not going to run faster. 5.3 is the same thing as practice. That's not bad. We'll take that. 1 Central. So that's 3 o'clock Eastern, right? I think. Y'all try to check that out. I'll still be home, I believe. I think this should be the last day that I have to work double shifts, so hopefully tomorrow night I can get back on around prime time. Well, 3 people qualified so far. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, ranked 5th, I guess, you know. As long as we can start in the top 10, I'll be kind of happy. I really don't mind starting towards the end most of the time, especially this time of day, because you get a lot of guys on this time of day that wreck a lot, so you can kind of avoid a lot of mess. I ran like maybe 20 or 30 laps in practice trying to improve my time, and I got it down to, well, I was starting out about a 30.8, and I got it down to a 30.5. Still don't see how them guys are getting down to 30.3s. Just letting off the gas and getting back on and probably getting into the corner at a different angle. So about an hour, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll try to check that out, man. This race should be over. They usually take about 40 minutes to run. I don't know how many laps we're running. 50 laps. It'd probably be about 45 minutes then, I reckon. Depending on how many cautions there is. What's up, Dawson? How's it going? So it looks like we're going to start probably mid-pack, because I doubt many people's going to qualify. And then we'll probably get freight trained in the first few laps, because I don't want to burn my tires up too much. I guess we'll just kind of see how it plays out. Obviously, I'm going to have to practice some more and see if I can get the lap times down a little bit. Figure out where I'm terrible. Like I said, terrible intermediate tracks. I've never really been able to run too good at most of these. I can run some fast laps. Yeah, I see that. I can run some fast laps early on most of the time, but then I just fall off like crazy. And usually I can gain some spots back because the cars start getting a little bit loose and guys spin out and stuff. But yeah, yep, sure am. But this setup here is not really getting loose. I ran like a 20-lap run and didn't get loose at all. It just kind of goes into a four-wheel slide whenever it starts sliding. So I don't know how that's going to affect everybody else. But we'll see. So really hate that we didn't qualify any better than that, though. I was thinking a 5.39 would be a pretty decent time here, but doesn't look like it. Have to see if I can get some tips from the pros. Aaron, you got some tips? It's obviously I need some little help here. Back up the corners, yeah. Yeah, see, I was trying to run this track like Texas and the trucks and just like fly right down into the turns, you know. Get off the gas and then jump right back in, but it definitely isn't working here. NASCAR the game inside the line. I may have actually seen some of your videos. I'm not sure. I seem to remember. I seem to remember like someone with a name similar to yours streaming that game that I seen one day, but I can't remember if it was you or not. All right, well, let's go ahead and grid up. See what kind of chaos is coming our way.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed.
No money shifting. Yeah, no kidding. Poor Allmendinger, man. Felt bad for him. How'd you go, man? Did you get a decent number of viewers? I mean, really, like a decent number to me is like 4 or 5, so I'm happy with that. I noticed another thing I need to fix on here is you guys, the chat seems pretty delayed, so I need to change that and see if I can fix that a little bit. It's got like a 10 or 15 second delay. I don't know if that's normal. Maybe it is. Gotcha, Aaron. I'll give it a shot. It's going to be hard to change the way I've been practicing it in the race, I think, unless I just kind of run by myself for a little bit. But maybe later on today or tomorrow when I'm doing some more practicing, I can kind of change grooves and adjust. I'm not very good at adjusting on the fly like that. Come on, everybody. I'm anxious. So who else is in here besides Falkingham? I know Falkingham. I know Max Brady, sort of.
Good luck, everybody.
And Joe Hernandez. I've raced with him before. Don't really recognize anyone else. 20 seconds to process. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. That seems about right. Come on, Cheerios. Well, it's better than the first time I streamed, which had like a literally a minute and 45-second delay between, like,
So third all the way to late.
the people who are watching the stream would see what I was seeing pretty quickly, like 15-20 second delay, but then they would hear me a minute and 45 seconds after they saw what, like, it wasn't synced, you know what I mean? And then I never saw anything. Like, I when I rewatched it, it was ridiculously off. Yeah, I think I've got mine. I think I got my latency set to medium right now.
Look at it.
Something like that. Just kind of testing out different things.
Just need a clean race. I missed my A-line.
Well, you came to the wrong place.
I was about to say, probably not a good place to get a clean race in.
Going green.
All right, let's go.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
I've had a little wheel spin there, just a little bit. Have to try to keep that in mind. I like racing these tracks. I just not very good at them. Another thing I meant to do and I forgot was change my steering ratio to 14 and 0. I think it's default at 12, so changing that kind of helps save tires just a little bit, but we'll deal with it. He got on the apron a little bit there.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Tell you something else about this track. There is a bump right past the start and finish line on the high side, like maybe a lane down from the wall. If you hit that bump, it will shoot you right into the wall, so you really got to be careful about that. Done that in practice and took out a guy. Didn't even expect it. It's in like this, like the most awkward place. So far, so good. I'm pretty happy with where we're running right now. Just kind of taking it easy, not really pushing it too much. Feel like we might be faster than this guy in front of us. Just can't. Oh man, almost in the wall there. Just can't get the grip I need coming off. bad entrance. Thought about maybe trying to run some of the high side in practice too, and that just didn't work too good. Lost a lot of time trying to ride up high. Even the car kind of wants to push up that way, but I was thinking maybe keeping the RPMs up, you know, might help gain some straightaway speed, but it just wasn't working. Works good at places like Texas. And that's when the tires are starting to fall off a little bit. And we start falling to the back. Happens at every intermediate track I run, or at least we'll fall about halfway back probably. This guy's definitely going to get around here.
Nice save.
Inside. Stay high. Clear
Try to run up
inside.
maybe a lane, see if that helps a little bit. Here he comes.
Inside.
No point in trying to hold him off.
Keep high. Stay high. Stay high.
Well, I'm not going to roll over and just give it to him either.
Still there.
Except for right here, I think he'll probably go ahead and get a nose out in front. Yeah, there he goes.
Keep high.
Yeah, no kidding.
Clear inside.
I get a lot of green flag races. Geez, scared me a little bit there. During the day, it doesn't seem like people are as anxious. I think you get so many like really good drivers on in the evenings that everybody's just trying to get, you know, up to the top as fast as they possibly can. I can follow this guy, maybe I can learn something.
Thanks, guy. Yeah, that was my bad. If you get back to me, I'll let you by.
And we're staying with him. Yeah, it looks like just backing up the corners just a little bit more has helped out a lot. I think that's the idea, I guess. It's so easy just to run it, you know, as hard as you can down in there. Oh, we got a little loose that time. So maybe it will loosen up some. That's going to be good, maybe. Unless it gets so loose that we wreck. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at Iowa. At least I feel like I am. I was pretty good there in the trucks and in the National Series. I had some good runs there. It's amazing, really. A lot of these tracks, you know, they look so much alike, but they all drive so much different. Which you always hear them say it on TV, but, you know, you don't really think about it until you actually run them yourself. Alright, we need a caution now. That would be nice. But not me. Oh, something happened somewhere.
You get loose or something?
Yeah, left at the wall. Almost into me.
All I wanted was to clean right out the window now. But no worries. Just right.
Six running in the wall.
Somebody's wrecking again. Yeah, we're not going to run a full green race unless all these other guys just wreck out and the caution never comes out. There's so much room at the bottom. If they just spin down there, then I doubt we'll see yellow. Oh, don't you come? I'd say, don't you come back down. Really? No yellow from that either? Interesting. Really surprised we didn't get a yellow off of that.
That was a weird incident.
Yeah, they are. And I'm just kind of riding right now. Ain't no point really pushing it too hard.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
Yeah, it's a little tight in. Yeah, I could try that, I guess. I'm not hitting the brakes very hard, but I don't even know, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I have it set up where I can actually do that. It's one thing I don't mess with too much. I should learn. Try out a little bit there, see what that does. For whatever reason, very few races I've ran where I've messed with the brake bias, I can really tell much of a difference. I don't know why. I know a lot of people adjust it and run faster laps, but I never seem to. A lot of times I can't even tell much of a difference, even how it gets in the corner. But I don't use a lot of brake either, so maybe that's why. And I think the only track I really use any major brake at is like Martinsville. Tracks like that.
Or not.
Still wrecking. Well, we have no chance of getting past it anytime soon, that's for sure.
20 more laps.
Can we make it green all the way? That's the question. Yeah, Sonoma. Screw that place. I hate that track. I tried my best to run a race there in the National Series, and I was terrible. I think I qualified like mid-pack, and on the first lap, I just got ran over. I never tried it again. Everybody was like 2 or 3 seconds faster than me. And I used to be a pretty decent road racer, which is kind of sad. But I haven't raced on road in so long that I tried to race a Skip Barber race on road the other day, and I was terrible. And I cannot believe that we've ran green this long. Maybe it's a good thing. Although it might have caution coming out just to see where we placed, if we could pass a few guys with 10 laps to go, but oh, that's not good. I don't want to do that too much. $15 to go. Ninth place is catching us just a little bit. I was really surprised at how fast those guys were there. Even watching your stream, Aaron. It's unbelievable. The guy who won the race was like a second faster than everybody else for the entire race. Uh-oh, look here. Well, this is going to make it interesting.
I really wanted that caution.
It's about to get interesting. If we can have a good pit stop here.
There's Kurt coming out of
I think I'd almost consider, it's going to be like 7 laps to go when we go back green. I would almost consider taking 2 tires, but I think that'd be a bad decision, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think done like.
We've got so many laps on these tires, we'd probably just fall like a rock.
Hey, Joe. This season.
Pit strategy is another thing I'm bad at, by the way. Sometimes I luck out, but not very often.
He got his lights and everything, so all's good. Number one.
I mean, finally they get loose
Pit
on the
road
long
is
run
now
and not
open.
tight. Makes it so much more fun to drive.
Yeah, I can get to the corner better. I couldn't do crap with it in like 15 laps into a run. Just gets tighter and tighter, but then it gets looser and looser. Kind of what I wanted.
Yeah.
Do not, yeah, no, I'm not taking 2. I have a feeling there's probably going to be a wreck early anyways. Oh, there it is up there. I was thinking I was 8th for some reason. Oh, God. Too far left. Well, maybe not still. Okay, good. Jeez. And more tires slide a long ways.
We're done. Get going.
And a bad angle out. Alright, where are we going to be? Like 12th? I lost like 2 seconds slide through the pits.
Oof, my right front took a beating. 65. Is it 55? 65.
Well, 69.
Right rear was 82.
Mine was 70.
Alright, did anybody take 2 tires? That's the question.
I don't know what I did
No,
wrong.
I don't think
if
so.
went too
I
far at
actually-
the beginning or what.
I don't know where Chase was running earlier. Was he all the way up there?
Tire savers ever.
Oh, nah, he wasn't.
I don't know how to say.
Yeah, we're going to be back here probably like 10th.
Yeah, that's why I just went blistering at the
You got
beginning.
10
Yep.
laps to go.
Never got that caution.
It happens. Not a big deal. It's going to be one of those haul ass to the checkers moments, I guess.
I needed 10 points to get my A-license back.
Yeah, you'll still get some if you finish the race, probably 5 or so, but I was wanting to get back over 2 points, you know.
We got a Scottish man in
Got
here.
knocked down to 1 point last week on the ESO.
It seems right when you get close to the threshold, something always happens. I think I'll time trial the rest of it if I can come out clean here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was the 11 or 12 I was racing hard with them, and I think the
I kind of wanted this guy to like recite some Sean Connery lines just to see how it sounds. Maybe some old 007 or something.
That's why I was apologizing. I just got it heated. The only reason I'm in here is to get my license. All I really drive is a cup car.
Well, my apologies for, you know, getting into you, but just...
Oh, this is going to be fun.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
I'm not sure.
Hey Robert, how much damage
Yeah,
did
good
you get from
starting me
the
outside. That might be good.
Or did you get any?
Maybe.
You get said 12 seconds of damage.
Huh. I was like,
So I
didn't think
figure
did
if we
that
finish
much, but
top
luckily
10
you're good.
here at what time is it? 1 o'clock, the 1 o'clock race. That probably means the 7 o'clock race, if I run it tomorrow, will probably finish like 15th, so that's not good. Gotta run them though, you never know what's gonna happen.
82.
Truck race I had a while back, I was running like 19th place because I spun out or something happened, and like literally the entire field wrecked, and I finished, I think I finished in the top 5 in 1 lap, just squeezing my way through everybody.
Get ready, going green.
Hello, gentlemen. Hopefully we can go green.
Never happened.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Ooh, a little loose there. Oh man, if only I could Kyle Busch it and just pass everybody on the high side.
Car outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Clear.
There's one down. Oh jeez. I followed that other guy right in there. Shoot.
Still there, hold your line. Clear inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
He's been in the wall too.
Still there, hold your
Pretty
line.
hard actually. Whoa.
Clear inside.
Sorry.
Car outside. Keep low.
Try it again.
Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Hold your line. You've got 5 laps to go. Stay low. Clear outside.
I ain't letting off. Uh-oh, does that sound like somebody wrecking? Maybe, somewhere? Could be. Sounds like it. I gotta back up that corner a little more. Although it looks like maybe he went in a bit too fast and pushed up coming off. Ray getting a little loose coming off the corner there. Go ahead and spin her on out to the inside there, Ray.
Got 2 laps to go.
I kind of messed that one up and got back in the throttle a bit too fast.
Inside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. White flag. 1 more lap to go. Stay high. Clear inside. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
Oh,
Inside.
we'll fight him back on the high side. Maybe we can get him.
Keep high. Clear inside.
Nope. Oh well.
Go on, Matthew.
Kind of hate that, but it is what it is. I'll take a 8. What do we get? 8th place, I think. Yeah,
Oh, cheers, buddy.
I'll take 8th.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
It's not bad considering.
Great job.
If I
You
can
did really
actually
well.
figure out
We get
how
9th, we got
long I
9th.
could actually be competitive. But
Could have sworn I
I
seen
can't,
somebody
so.
spin out there on the back stretch.
We kind of
I
get
thought.
more competitive and finish in second lap.
All right,
Yeah,
let's park it and
I felt like if I beat
check
one
out the
game, I would
replays
felt
of
like
everything,
I
all the
won
fun
one, but I
incidents.
felt like if I just went in deeper, I felt like I could have cleared them, but I didn't want to like put them in the wall like I did to where is he? Robert.
Yeah, tempo. No,
Oh,
he's done well.
jeez. Okay.
Second place, man.
All right.
If you want to see a save, go to like lap 45. I got into the 11 and basically spun myself out in the straightaway. It was
Okay.
insane.
Number 20 car just decides that he's just going to go straight. No point in turning left. Some of these, for some reason, I guess he's going to get the outside wall. Yep, a little bit in the outside wall and got stuck to it. Sometimes when these cars hit a bump, it records them as an incident, and I don't understand that. 14 car into the wall again. Number 10 car, real sideways, coming off turn 2, and then the 11 decides just to punt the 8 in the back end for some reason. Yeah, 15 car into the wall. Here in a second, somebody's going to get loose and just freaking hit the wall head on. I mean, just knock it down. Just watch this guy. So he's going way, way up high and cutting it down. I'm going to have to review this replay a little bit later on, see if I can figure out where to gain some speed. Number 4 up underneath the number 2 is going to push up into him. Yep. That'll happen. Number 6 pushes up into the wall as well. And there's one of them times where it kind of records it as an incident when he crossed down below that white line for whatever reason. It saved it as an incident. I don't know why. I guess maybe when the car lifts off the ground a certain amount or something. Maybe that's what does it. I see it happen a lot on road courses. The 11 car, 19, 16. 16 almost went around. Saved it though. 10 car mowing the grass. Also saved it, surprisingly. Number 8 car, he's all over the place. Still all over the place. Save it. Good God. Come on, man. Seven car into the wall. Oh, there's where it happened right here. Oh no. What? That was really weird. That almost looked like a steering wheel disconnected or something. That has to be what happened, because he's still not driving. So he got some kind of disconnect there. Yeah, had to have been. That's the only way I know that it would just cut hard to the right like that. 12 just pancakes the wall. 19 barely touches it. Surely we're going to be on this reel somewhere. 14 mowing the grass. There we are, into the wall just a little bit. Look at that beautiful paint job. That paint job is compliments of Terry Renart. I will link his, I think he's got a website. I'll link it down in the description if I remember. If you guys want a car painted, you can find him on Facebook. He does a great job. I mean, he's a fantastic painter. I'll show you a better, yeah, that's not going to work. I'll show you a better view of the car here in a little bit. And we're all pitting, and that was it. Okay, let's go back real quick and check out the last few laps. Let's see, it'll be lap, we ran 50 laps, right? So let's go lap 40, where we start back? 42? Right here? Somewhere right in here, I think. And we'll watch that from here, because that was some pretty good racing right there at the end. I actually got a little run on him, but then got a little wheel spin, and that kind of screwed up the little run I had. And kind of surprised. I figured I might be able to get around a couple of them, but I was kind of hoping I'd stay around them. I think the guy that passed us may have Okay, I see him up there now. And maybe he must have got loose or something at some point. If it's the same car. So just in case anyone is wondering, Hayworth is a company my dad works for. They make office furniture and stuff like that. Around here where I live, all there is to do is build furniture, pretty much. Go back to the far chase, into the wall there. That kind of screwed us up. We got back around this guy. Pretty good race between me and the 8. And that right there, that was almost a big wreck. Yeah, if we could have got down a little bit lower there, I was kind of hoping that I could pull him on the outside, but just couldn't quite get up to his back bumper. Then we get around the 9 car here, and then of course he does a little dive bomb move and gets back around us right there at the very end. But maybe we could have held him off if I pinched him down a little more, but the risk really doesn't outweigh the reward, in my opinion. I mean, if we were racing, you know, for like a top 5 maybe, but back here in 8th or 9th, I can't see where he's at, you know. And I didn't want to go down too far and end up spinning out, so. That's about it, I think. All right, let me see if I can get out of here and let you guys see how we did. It'll take me just a minute to set this up because I don't have it quite set up yet. All right. It looks like we got is that right? That's practice. Oh, it's not done yet. Hold on a second. So it's going to go black for just a second while I get this set up because I don't have all this stuff quite the way I want it yet. But I will have it pulled up for you in just a minute. Maybe, if I can figure it out. And for some reason it's not pulling up the race, it's just pulling up practice, so it must not quite be ready yet, which is kind of odd. Let's try something else here, because I may be doing it wrong. There's a very good possibility. Here we go, now I got it. Alright, let me see if this switches over like it's supposed to. Yeah, you can see it, good. Alright, so finished in 9th place. See, I thought we finished in 8th, but whatever. -1 I rating. Yeah, not really too worried about that. Plus 0.16 in the safety rating and 96 points. So that's pretty pitiful. I'd like to have at least 150. I like to finish somewhere in the top 25 in my division if I can. I'd like to get in the top 10. I would like to win, but that's not going to happen. So yeah, that's not too bad. Fastest lap time went to Daniel Falkingham. Was at 30.489, and we ran about, what, 2-3 tenths off of that. You know, all in all, a decent race, I guess. I mean, could have been a lot worse, but it also could have been a little better. So we'll come back maybe tomorrow night and run with some of the bigger boys and see how we do. And, you know, I'm a little slow here, but the more I run it, the more I'm going to learn. And that's why I try to keep telling myself, because it's a bit frustrating getting into a race, especially when you're ranked higher, knowing that you can't pass a lot of the guys that's in front of you. But, you know, like I said, the more you run it, the more you learn. So we'll run it again tomorrow at some point, maybe tonight if I can. I don't know, probably be at work. And that's about it. So thank you guys for joining. I will see you guys later on. I hope y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.